This is N-Scale update number 40, I believe. A couple of different things happened this week. I was running this train around the layout just because I enjoy these two locomotives, and I noticed that every time it got to the corner where that tall storage tank is there, right about there, it would pause. I did that pretty consistently. So I cleaned the track real good. That made no difference. I expected the track for continuity. There seemed to be good continuity except for the small sections in the turnouts where they have the frog. Then I thought maybe the train was too long for that sharp corner, so I tried running just the two locomotives without the train, and they still paused. Since that didn't work, then I tried separating the locomotives, and when I ran the front locomotive around the track, it ran just fine. And when I ran the second locomotive around the track, it paused every time. So it became the problem. And then I decided to clean the wheels on the second locomotive, not because I necessarily thought that that was the cause of the problem, but it was something to do while I was thinking about other things. However, in the process of cleaning the wheels, I discovered that there was no electrical contact on the trailing truck of that locomotive, and that was creating the problem. So I took the body shell off, and I discovered that on one side of that truck, the contact from the truck is supposed to be directly underneath the contact from the body, and instead it was the side of the contact from the body, so it wasn't making good contact. So I got a small screwdriver in there and got it into the proper position, and as you can see, now both locomotives are running great. That took me about a half an hour or so to figure that out, and I wish all of my problems were solved that easily. And I did want to show you one other thing in addition to that train. Let me see if I can get this train onto a side track here. Okay, I think there's just enough room that it'll clear there. So the other thing that I thought about today was I do have another car, and I'll see if I can get this train out onto the main line here. Got a short little unit coal train here, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a blinking light on the rear end there. Which is kind of a cool little thing. It's not very obvious on an N-scale car, but it's something that railroads use in place of a caboose nowadays. See if you can see it there. Just barely see it flashing. Model railroaders call that a FRED, which stands for flashing rear end device. I'm not sure that term is used by actual railroaders, but it is commonly by model railroaders. Anyway, it's just kind of a cool little addition. There's a battery and a flasher located inside that coal car, and that's what makes it flash. So that's kind of a fun thing to have on the rear end of a coal train when you're running coal cars.